In the late 1990s, stories began to circulate about mysterious encounters with the black-eyed children. Gale, emotionless kids with solid black eyes. Their origins remain unknown, but their appearances are always eerie and unsettling. One night, a man named Brian Bethel was sitting in his car, writing a check. Suddenly, two boys knocked on his window, asking for a ride. As he looked at them, he felt an overwhelming sense of dread. Brian noticed their eyes were completely black, no iris, no white, just a deep, endless void. Panic set in as they insisted on entering his car, their voices becoming more demanding. Despite their persistence, Brian refused and sped away. He later shared his story online, where others reported similar encounters. The black-eyed children seemed to appear out of nowhere, always requesting to be let inside. People who encountered them described a sense of unnatural fear and the feeling that something truly sinister was at play. Are they lost souls, extraterrestrials, or something even more terrifying? Intrigued by tales of the unknown? Subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends for more spine-tingling stories. The bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads.
Deep in the Pine Barrens of New Jersey lurks the Jersey Devil. According to legend, in 1735, Mother Leeds cursed her 13th child, who was born with hooves, wings, and a goat's head. The creature flew up the chimney and into the woods. For centuries, there have been reports of eerie screeches, livestock killings, and sightings of a strange, winged beast. Despite numerous investigations, the Jersey Devil remains a mystery. For more urban legends, follow and subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends.
The Lemp Mansion in St. Louis is notorious for its haunted history. The Lemp family, once successful brewers, faced multiple suicides and tragedies within these walls. Guests and staff have reported paranormal activity, including apparitions, disembodied voices, and objects moving on their own. It's said the spirits of the Lemp family still roam the mansion. For more urban legends, follow and subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends.
For more urban legends, follow and subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends.
Have you heard about the Bunny Man of Virginia? In the 1970s, Fairfax County residents reported sightings of a man in a rabbit costume terrorizing the community. It all started near an abandoned railway overpass, now known as Bunny Man Bridge. According to legend, this figure would chase trespassers with an axe, leaving mutilated animal carcasses behind. Some believe he was an escaped mental patient. The first encounter happened in 1970 when a couple was attacked while parked near the bridge. In the following weeks, more sightings were reported, but the Bunny Man always vanished without a trace. Modern-day thrill-seekers still visit Bunny Man Bridge, hoping to catch a glimpse of this elusive figure. So would you dare to visit Bunny Man Bridge after dark? The fear it inspires is very real. If you love spine-tingling tales like this, subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends for more.
Western Pennsylvania, there's a legend about the Green Man, also known as Charlie No-Face. But this story is rooted in reality. In the 1950s, Raymond Robinson was severely disfigured in an electrical accident, losing his eyes, nose, and one arm. To avoid frightening people, he only walked along dark roads at night. Locals would seek him out, bringing him beer and cigarettes, and his eerie greenish appearance under streetlights gave rise to the urban legend. So, would you dare to walk these roads at night? The Green Man's story reminds us that sometimes the scariest legends are rooted in reality. If you love eerie tales like this, subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends for more spine-chilling stories. Hit the bell icon to never miss an episode.
If your dog was possessed, what would you do? Are you intrigued by haunted tales? Subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends for more spine-tingling questions. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads.
Deep in the heart of West Virginia, a legend whispers on the wind, a tale of red eyes glowing in the dark. Welcome to Point Pleasant, home of the Mothmen, where reality blurs with the stuff of nightmares. Are you brave enough to face the unknown? Let's discover how to survive the Mothmen.
The dense forested hills of Appalachia hold many secrets. Stories whispered around campfires, tales passed down through generations. But some legends are more than just stories. The Mothman roams the skies above Point Pleasant, West Virginia, with glowing red eyes and wings that span the width of a small car. Many have claimed to see it, but few come close enough to tell the tale. This is a guide for those in Mothman territory, a guide for survival. Here are the top 10 rules to survive the Mothman. Panic, a primal instinct, can be useful in danger. But with the unknown, like the Mothman, a clear head is your asset. Face to face with this creature, take a deep breath. Fear attracts darkness. Survival depends on staying calm, thinking rationally, and reacting with a level head. Deep in the woods, shrouded in an eerie silence, lies the ruins of the TNT area. This abandoned munitions factory is a focal point of paranormal activity. Some say the Mothman is drawn to the residual energy, a place best avoided, especially after dark. The darkness holds many secrets, and the Mothman prefers to keep to the shadows. A powerful flashlight becomes more than just a tool. It becomes a beacon of safety, a symbol of light repelling the unknown. Keep your flashlight close, and should you feel a presence, do not hesitate to illuminate the darkness. Stay in groups. The Mothman, like many predators, prefers to isolate its prey. Strength lies in numbers, in the shared courage of a group. If you must venture into the woods, do so with companions, with others who can watch your back and offer support. Remember, the more eyes you have scanning the darkness, the better your chances of spotting danger before it's too late. Listen for warnings. The forest speaks to those who listen, the rustling of leaves, the call of an owl. These are the voices of the woods, and they often hold warnings. Locals whisper of strange lights, unusual animal behavior, and an unsettling silence before a Mothman sighting. Pay attention to your surroundings, to the subtle cues that nature provides. Trust your instincts. Deep within us, beneath the layers of logic and reason, lies an ancient instinct, a primal sense of survival. If you feel a shiver down your spine, a sudden urge to turn back, do not ignore it. Your instincts are honed by generations of evolution, finely tuned to detect danger. Trust your gut feeling, for it may be the only warning you get. Avoid reflective surfaces. The Mothman, it is said, is drawn to light, to anything that shimmers or shines in the darkness. Mirrors, watches, even the reflection on your mobile phone. These can all act as beacons, attracting unwanted attention. To minimize your risk, avoid carrying anything reflective, and if you must, keep them concealed, hidden from the prying eyes of the night. Know the history. Legends often hold a grain of truth, a kernel of wisdom passed down through generations. To understand the Mothman, to truly grasp the danger it represents, one must delve into the history, into the countless sightings and encounters that have cemented its place in West Virginian folklore. Educate yourself, learn from the experiences of others. for knowledge is often the best defense against the unknown. Use technology. We live in an age of information with knowledge at our fingertips. There are apps that track cryptid sightings, websites documenting paranormal activity, and forums where witnesses share experiences. Utilize these resources, stay informed, and be aware of unusual activity in your area. Technology can be a valuable tool in your survival arsenal. Have an escape plan. Whether you're venturing into the woods or simply driving through Point Pleasant after dark, always have an escape plan. Familiarize yourself with your surroundings, identify potential exits, and know which way to run if you find yourself face to face with the unknown. Remember, survival often depends on quick thinking and decisive action. And now for the most important rule, the one they don't tell you about in the guidebooks. Reflective surfaces. Some believe the Mothman is drawn to shiny objects. Avoid carrying anything reflective. Remember, the Mothman is often seen as an omen. If you encounter it, something significant might be about to happen. The real question is, what is the Mothman warning you about? No one knows for sure. Stay safe and stay vigilant.
As the shadows lengthen, remember, the Mothman isn't just a myth lurking in the dark corners of West Virginia. It's a reminder that our world hides mysteries we're yet to understand fully. For more spine-tingling tales and legendary survival tips, subscribe to Nightmare Chillin' Legends.
In the early 1800s, the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee, experienced one of the most terrifying hauntings in American history. Known as the Bell Witch, this malevolent spirit plagued the family for years, leaving a trail of fear and mystery. John Bell, a farmer, moved his family to the Red River area of Tennessee. Their tranquility was shattered when strange occurrences began. At first, it was unusual sounds, scratching and knocking on the walls of their home. Over time, the disturbances escalated. The Bell children were attacked by an unseen force. The entity's voice grew stronger, eventually speaking to the family, identifying itself as the spirit of Kate Batts, a neighbor who believed John Bell had wronged her. The Bell Witch tormented the family relentlessly, especially John Bell. He suffered mysterious illnesses, and the witch vowed to kill him. Despite their efforts to rid themselves of the spirit, it remained, growing more powerful each day. Word of the haunting spread, and people from all over came to witness the phenomena. Legend says Jackson and his men were driven away by the witch's terrifying displays of power. On December 20th, 1820, John Bell passed away. The witch took credit for his death, claiming she had poisoned him. At his funeral, the entity reportedly laughed and sang, celebrating her victory. After John Bell's death, the witch's presence diminished but never vanished. The Bell family continued to experience strange occurrences. The Bell Witch Cave, near the Bell Farm, is believed to be a portal to the spirit world. Visitors report strange sounds and eerie feelings. Would you dare to visit the Bell Witch Cave and face the spirit of Kate Batts? The legend serves as a reminder of the unknown forces that may dwell among us. If you love spine-chilling tales like this, subscribe to Nightmare Chilling Legends for more terrifying stories. Hit the bell icon to never miss an episode. In western Pennsylvania, there's a legend about the Green Man, also known as Charlie No-Face. But this story is rooted in reality. In the 1950s, Raymond Robinson was severely disfigured in an electrical accident, losing his eyes, nose, and one arm. To avoid frightening people, he only walked along dark roads at night. Locals would seek him out, bringing him beer and cigarettes, and his eerie, greenish appearance under streetlights gave rise to the urban legend. Despite his tragic condition, Raymond became a local legend. Many claimed to see the Green Man, but only a few were brave enough to approach him. One night, a group of teenagers encountered Raymond. As he emerged from the shadows, they were struck by his disfigured face, illuminated by the eerie green glow of a streetlight. The encounter left them speechless, and they quickly fled, spreading tales of the Green Man's haunting appearance. The legend continued to grow, and to this day some claim to see his ghostly figure walking the dark roads. So, would you dare to walk these roads at night? The Green Man's story reminds us that sometimes the scariest legends are rooted in reality. If you love eerie tales like this, subscribe to Nightmare-Chilling Legends for more spine-chilling stories. Hit the bell icon to never miss an episode.
The urban legend of the Phantom Hitchhiker of Route 66.
Route 66, America's Mother Road, is shrouded in legends, none more chilling than that of the Phantom Hitchhiker. Travelers have reported picking up a mysterious hitchhiker who vanishes into thin air before reaching their destination. One winter evening, a truck driver named Tom was navigating the quiet stretches of Route 66. As he approached the dimly lit section near Flagstaff, he noticed a figure in the rearview mirror. Clad in a weathered leather jacket and jeans, the hitchhiker seemed to appear out of nowhere. Tom, feeling a surge of compassion, stopped to offer him a ride. As they drove, the hitchhiker spoke softly, mentioning places on the road that no longer existed. Tom felt a chill as the conversation turned to memories of a time long past. Approaching the drop-off point, Tom turned to ask if the hitchhiker needed anything else, but the seat was empty. The door had never opened. The hitchhiker had vanished. Shaken, Tom pulled over and tried to make sense of what had happened. Later, he learned that a young man had died on that stretch of road years ago, still waiting for a ride that never came. Since then, reports of the Phantom Hitchhiker have persisted. Travelers continue to share tales of the ghostly passenger on Route 66. If you're fascinated by ghost stories and mysteries of the road, subscribe to Nightmare-Chilling Legends and hit the bell icon to get notified about our latest uploads. Don't miss out on more terrifying stories.
The Lurking Fear of Slaughterhouse Canyon. Rules to navigate the story. 1. Whistle softly to keep the spirits calm. 2. Never look directly at the water. 3. Ignore any cries for help. It's a trap. 4. Keep one hand on the canyon wall at all times. 5. Don't stop walking until you see daylight. 6. If you see a red ribbon, turn back immediately. Mia and her brother Eli stumbled upon the old trail leading into Slaughterhouse Canyon just as the sun was setting. They'd heard the stories, the legends of lost souls and eerie cries that echoed through the night. Rule 1. Whistle softly to keep the spirits calm. Mia started whistling a slow tune, her eyes scanning the darkening path ahead. Rule 2. Never look directly at the water. They reached a creek, its water black in the twilight. Eli's gaze lingered on the surface before Mia tugged his arm, reminding him to look away. Rule 3. Ignore any cries for help. It's a trap. A distant shout for help echoed across the canyon. Eli's steps faltered, but Mia gripped his arm, pulling him forward. Rule 4. Keep one hand on the canyon wall at all times. Their fingers brushed against the cool stone, the uneven surface guiding them deeper into the canyon's belly. Rule 5. Don't stop walking until you see daylight. The path grew narrower, the night thicker, but they pressed on, determined to reach the other side by dawn. Suddenly Mia stopped. A red ribbon fluttered from a nearby bush. Rule 6. If you see a red ribbon, turn back immediately. Panic surged. "Eli, we have to go back," she hissed. They turned, retracing their steps in haste. As they hurried back, the cries for help grew louder, more desperate. Eli's resolve wavered. What if someone really needs us? Mia shook her head, pulling him along. But as they reached the spot where they'd first seen the ribbon, it was gone. Confusion set in. Had they imagined it? Was it a trick of the dark? They realized too late that the rules had been inverted. The ribbon wasn't a warning to turn back. It was a marker of safety. The cries weren't traps. They were echoes of past travelers who'd turned back in fear, now forever lost in the canyon's grip. Mia and Eli pressed forward, but the canyon, it seemed, had no end in sight. Subscribe to Nightmare-Chilling Legends for more rules to surviving the supernatural and uncovering the truths behind the world's most chilling legends. Tap the bell icon to get notified about our latest spine-tingling adventures.
Welcome to Nightmare-Chilling Legends. Tonight, we dive into the eerie tale of Goatman's Bridge, a place where legends say a vengeful spirit roams, seeking retribution. Here are 5 rules to survive the haunting of Goatman's Bridge. 1. Never cross the bridge at midnight. The Goatman is said to appear under the cover of darkness, especially when the clock strikes 12. 2. Don't mock the legend. Disrespecting the Goatman is a surefire way to invite his wrath. Stay silent and show reverence. 3. Avoid the woods surrounding the bridge. The spirit lingers not just on the bridge, but also in the woods. Stray too far and you may never return. 4. Keep an amulet or talisman close. Locals swear by protective charms to ward off the Goatman. Better safe than sorry. 5. Leave an offering at the bridge. Some say that leaving a token, like coins or food, can appease the spirit, buying you safe passage. But remember, even the most careful might still hear the Goatman's hooves behind them, and by then, it's already too late. Intrigued by the tales of the unknown, and you want to know how to survive? Subscribe to Nightmare-Chilling Legends for more spine-tingling stories and rules to urban legends. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest uploads.